Carrot is one of the most finicky crop to germinate, especially when it is hot. But July and August is one of the best time to sow it because with this sowing you can get a much bigger and delicious harvest in fall. I sowed these on 25th June and got germination in 5 days with an improvised technique that I will share today. I am reusing potting mix from last year. I will link in description a video on how you can reuse your potting soil as well. As I'm using a bucket, I already have holes drilled in the bottom for water drainage. I filled this bucket up, but I left some potting mix. Soon we will see why this leftover soil is must to succeed. It is going to be one of the 4 puzzle pieces to this technique that helped me get fast germination. I took a paper towel, which is very important piece of this puzzle, and I will explain why. This is a 2-ply, so I just pulled the 2 plies apart. You can use non-glossy newspaper as well. Then I covered the top of this container with this paper towel and inserted the 3rd piece of this puzzle, the Oya spike in the middle. I promise I will explain how all of these pieces work together. I watered the paper towel down and filled the Oya spike as well. Make sure the paper towel stays in touch with the Oya spike. Notice I did not push the Oya spike all the way in. Then I sprinkled some carrot seeds on top of the wet paper towel. It got dark, so I had to turn flashlight on so that we could see the seeds. I topped this up with the remaining potting mix that we left in the beginning. I wanted about half an inch of thick layer of potting mix on top of these carrot seeds. The last thing I did is to cover this container with this water tray because it is what I had at that moment. The next day, I grabbed an old lampshade from my garage and replaced the water tray with it. I did all of this on the evening of 25th June, and on 1st July, I could see one tiny seedling sprout up. I thought maybe it is one off case, but on 2nd July, many popped up, which means this whole setup worked. In fact, something ate away half of my seedlings, so I redid half the pot and got same result of fast carrot seed germination a second time. For good carrot germination in hot summer, constant supply of moisture and water is important. This is where the Oya spike comes in handy. The paper towel absorbs water very well from the Oya spike. As the carrot seeds are sitting on the paper towel, the wet paper towel gives the seeds a constant supply of water. But this water can easily evaporate, so I buried the seeds under half an inch of potting soil, which slows down evaporation. Lastly, I covered the container with a glass lampshade. This keeps the container from getting dry too fast, again by slowing down evaporation. The lampshade also provides light and air at the same time when the seedlings emerge. This keeps the seedling from getting leggy. Together, all of these help keep the seeds moist, which then helps with fast germination. There are 15 other crops that you can start in midsummer, which can give you double the harvest of what you get in spring. Check them out by clicking the video linked on the screen now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe. Even a simple like helps this channel a lot. A comment would be even better.